Hello Tech Genius, I am Ravi. Have you ever imagined a place where learning is as dynamic as the technology shaping your world? Then here's a deal. With iMatix, you can make sure the learning is exciting, impactful right from the beginning. You have interactive sessions with expert-led courses. In the world of tech, from data science to cloud computing, it's not just about a session, it's about doing, building, learning by solving real problems. So let's get started. First, where do you get that company set up? Like what you saw light, where can we find that? The structure you just shared in the screen. Like to go back to your home screen. The subsidiary navigator. This is a suite app. We can download that. Oh, it's available. It's available. 3 of course. Basically, to download these like it have, you will go here. Oh, these are all various apps related to NetSuite. But most of them are paid. Some are for free. Maybe this one is a bundle. Let me check the bundle. My, this was a bundle. We can download this bundle in the subsidiary with the subsidiary navigator name. Customization suite bundler search and store bundler bundles. Either you can enter the bundle ID or you can enter the keyword. Then bundle can be stored. It provides a good view of all the setups. That's good. Yes, but this also has one like backdrop. Let's say I click on here. Basically, it works like that. You click on something. It will become blue. And all the transactions related to NetSuite, you will be able to let it to like you can see only for that subsidiary. That's the normal setting. But it also provides the hierarchy structure, security hierarchy structure. That's helpful. Also, just to add one more thing here, as you can see this elimination subsidiary. Why it is created here versus juice? Basically, when there is a parent-child, when they are multiple subset. For every parent-child relationship, we have to create one elimination subsidiary. Elimination subsidiary is used for only eliminating the intercompany transaction. Like for example, if there are transactions between the two subsidiaries of a US and Canada, they are failed and purchase. They are balances between like payable and receivable that will be eliminated in this elimination subsidiary. Oh, during the consolidation, the next will be shown. Usually everyone uses the elimination subsidiary also. We connect structure we'll see under this parent company we have this elimination, all this child, and subset is like Australia, Canada, United Kingdom. One elimination is there, and then we have this created like BK Nova Scotia. There is one child, we have to create one child elimination subsidiary here also. I see. First, we will check the features related to the project management module. It's Anik. The project management is also. We can take the advanced project profitability. Say. Now then check up the other preferences in the accounting preferences. We will go on to the projects. Plan time is there. Oh, the 7 classifications. Time is there. Let's create a project now. I saw this relationship projects. And test project manager. Project manager is not coming, maybe assign a resource as a project manager. Yes, correct. Hmm. Under the human resources, hmm, we have to click on the project resource that this employee is available for the, and we can define this employee as a project resource also. We can add the labor costs of that employee. Let's say we're entering the labor costs is around 300 Canadian dollar. Hum, we'll create another one. It will be helpful to assign. If you have multiple resources here, that's it. Project results. Hmm, in fact, I start coming. Project Manager. What is the default job resource role on the side of the job information? I know. Can you slow down? Under job information, slow down a bit more. Just beside the hire day. Maybe this is one. We can leave it as of now. We'll check after. Because the subsidiary can. The subsidiary. Only some other issue. Status awarded. Once we create a project, we just have to enter a name, customer, and the rest of the things we will enter once. We have to. It is scheduling. Scheduling method is forward. And backward, it means that let's select a start date for your project and plan that forward in time from the start date. Select an end date for your project and plan that backward in time from the end date. Basic. It's related to the planning of the project tax. To the project date. We will keep it light. See in forward. You can see the start date. And it is like disabled feed. What will happen when we will create the task? And in the task we will mention the date. Started, ended. This schedule ended will automatically get changed. Now if I do this backward and it is visible, standard becomes. Again, when we create us, we have to enter the start date, ended. Then I guess Saturday will show accordingly. Let's put us. That's logic of the decision during winter. Before saving, they are like, there are some tag available here. In resources, you can tag the resources or into this project. Fine, in the financial we can have the light. What will be our billing type? Like billing type is whether it's a charge base, like we will create the charge rules related to the charge. In it is the light. We will define some fixed interval that at this intervals this amount will be billed to the customers. My son is same as fixed, but it involves a milestone. Let's say we have created some milestones like my son is 25% of completion, 50% of completion. Once the milestone is completed, then only we will able to charge to the customers, bill the customers. And third is a time and materials, bill customers for time and expenses. This communication you can enter the references is made. We will keep display all resources for project as assignment automatically. What will happen is there two things: either we can add resources here, one by for our task assignment, or we can enable this preference display all resources for project as assignment. Automatically, we don't have to then add source here. Automatically it will appear there. Which option display all resources? Will let you know. As of now, I am keeping it and check only. Project is created. As you can see, after creating the project, we are getting this schedule here. Now the schedule is related to the project or my first, and we also get this panel now coming here. Go to the new project task. Create some tasks here. That is the in days. Is it the effort? Land work is in hours. Hours and hours. Its hour has no in days. Land work is in hours. We can select date again. As soon as possible or fixed start. Let's say I'm keeping the fixed start. My start date will be the We can enter start time also, but we can. If we will leave the blank, it will take it to a layer. I started this. It is taking the summer date. We can enter some more share for the cake of making something like that. Hmm. Now if I go to a shiny hair, I'm not able to see any resource. Just say it there. Now we have this part. Start date is first and it is 21st because, and what to, now why I'm not able to resource, because I haven't entered any resources. Either I can enter resources one by one, the project, or I can keep this preference, display all resources for project assignment. It will take like save us time by adding the resources here. We will pick that save. Go to the again this task. Let me enter demo. I'm getting a demo employee here. We can enter. We can enter the service item also. Why there is a need to enter service item? Let's say this task kickoff meeting, and we will build this particular. When I'm going to enter a time, if we are going to build this, it's a billable time. It will be billed to our customer. Then in the invoice, we must need a service item to tag with. Oh, we can take, and we say come here. Even in the invoice it will because it can then relate back to the project. Leaving it blank because we'll create some other. We will have some billable track time. This plan will not pick automatically from here, because maybe this like 2 hours can be divided into the multiple employees. It's something we have to manually add. Unit cost is picking from the labor. Unit price will come. It's from the billing class. We will go to the billing class also. But once we will have this initial project, second, the second is Assign 1 hour to this also. Whom? Never imam. And is it better? Yuri. What are the options under constraints? It is as soon as possible, a fixed start. As soon as possible. Will not like give you any particular start date. My start date can be anything but my finish no later than this 38 April. Once I say it will end, it will become that. If I change to fixed start date will become mandatory. Then we have to mention one start date. Let's see that. Start date will become mandatory. We will have this as soon as possible. We can assign. Remember that there is some thank you. We will save. The unit cost you entered that. The unit cost in the previous cost is under the assignees. This unit cost. It is coming from the employee. Why there is a budget option not coming here? We have to do that here. One is for 2 hours and it is for 30 hours. Next step, we have to create a billing file and then we can create a budget. We have to create a billing file. We have to create a billing file. we have to create a billing file. There are many features we have to enable. For employee billing rate, now there are some. Billing classes in the next slide. Billing classes and billing rate cards. Now this billing class is used, for example, I create a billing class for my main business resources. Let's say one of the billing classes is project manager. Save and new. Another billing class is the percentage. We can create one more with the analyst. Now we have created 3 billing class. Let's go back to new billing rate card. And now here, I can assign a way to my. Like for example, if I'm using a panelist in a project, if that resource is going to be used as analyst, is a price to the customer will be like how much this certain amount. And it will be that amount, and for project manager, it will be different. They can have that name. We can give any. Name, project billing class. It can be customer specific. We can select. It will track their costs separately. Here, what will enter is going to be used in the revenue part. We have already mentioned that in the labor. If like we are going to build the hours, at which rate we are going to build. We must define that. There is a billing class. I can enter the unit prices manual also. As you can see that there is an option of unit price there. We can enter that manual also. But there is also a case of the billing class, also billing class. Myself. Again, we have like lots of are not directed. Let's say keep it as 800 for analyst, 600 for 1000. for the project money. Now we'll go back to the I checked. I did that. Under the assignee. Oh, bad. We have to go back to the this employee also. Billing class. It's a billing class on the top. This as project manager. If you have a problem, you can't do it. I can change it to also. It can also happen that for certain projects, this employee is a project manager, but in certain tasks it will be analysts. It will be a project manager, or that employee can be a consultant also. Again, we can specify the billing accordingly. Once we entered the billing class here, we don't need to enter the unit cost. No unit cost will automatically appear from the label itself. Oh, will automatically appear. I will enter the project manager for demo employee and this. For this, unit price is not coming here. Ideally, it should come from the billing class only. I didn't. Why it's not coming? Usually in ILS, my unit should come automatically here. I have to check why it's not coming. It will take some time. We will let the scene that Not that we have to cover that. Also, we will not go much fast. We will move into that. As of now, like we have created a project. Tomorrow, we will like move towards the budget. Project budgeting. Project budgeting, project budgeting. Meanwhile, we can edit this charge base also. We will go to this financial. Now billing time, we are getting a charge base. Charge base. We will see each of the time one by one. As of now, basically what happens is charge base, you can get all three. I see. But in charge base, what will happen? Once I will save and then the financial, I have to then create a rule. I have to create the fixed 3 rules for the charge. Time-based rule or expense-based rules. All these options are already all come there. The rule which I create according and on the basis of that rule, my sales order or invoices will come there. Now see. Based on what kind of Hello. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.